Hey, it's Chuck. If you've ever thought about going to therapy but didn't know where to start, or you went once and it didn't work out, you gave up, then this one's for you. Let's dive into it. Finding the right therapist is where most people stop before they even start, because the options feel overwhelming and nobody teaches you how to navigate it. Take it from me, you need somebody with license, who has experience with whatever you're actually dealing with, and who you feel safe enough to be honest with. And that last one, that's the one that people underestimate the most. The relationship between you and your therapist is the single biggest predictor of whether therapy works, bigger than modality, than credentials, bigger than how many letters come after their name. Research on therapeutic alliance has been clear on this for decades. If you don't feel heard by session 3, try someone else. You're not going to hurt their feelings. You're just finding your fit. Psychology Today has a directory. Your insurance company has a list. If cost is a barrier, look into community mental health centers or training clinics where the therapists finishing their graduate degrees see clients at reduced rates. And don't be afraid to ask for a 15-minute consult with the therapist before you book, and ask, what's your experience with this issue? What's your approach? What does a typical session look like with you? A good therapist will welcome those questions. A therapist who won't, that's telling you something. So what should you expect when you get there? Well, your first session is going to be awkward. You're going to be sitting across from a total stranger and trying to explain your life in 53 minutes, and it's going to feel like you're doing it wrong. You're not. Most people don't know what to say in their first session, and a good therapist knows that and will meet you where you are. Therapy doesn't usually feel like a breakthrough right away. It's slow. It's repetitive sometimes. You'll have a session where you'll walk out and think, what the fuck was the point of that? And then 2 weeks later, something clicks and it traces back to that exact conversation. A lot of the real work happens between sessions, not during them. In the car, on the way home, in the shower the next morning, in the middle of an argument when you suddenly hear something your therapist said 3 weeks ago. And that's how it's supposed to work. The sessions plant things. You should even expect and ask for homework. And then there's the part that nobody talks about, how to end it. A lot of people just stop showing up. They cancel and then they cancel again and then they ghost. And I get it. Ending things is uncomfortable, especially with someone you've been vulnerable with. But therapy has a termination process for a reason. It's a chance to reflect on what you've worked on, name what's actually changed, acknowledge what's still in progress, and leave with intention instead of avoidance. Your therapist isn't going to be offended or try to talk you out of it. This is part of the work. And honestly, how you end therapy matters, because if you just disappear, you're reinforcing the exact pattern that probably brought you there in the first place, avoiding the hard conversations and hoping that silence handles it for you. The way you leave therapy is the last thing therapy teaches you, so make sure you actually learn it. I'm Chuck, the Bald Therapist. Work on you. Take no bullshit, not even from your therapist. Remember that you matter, and have a gentle rest of your day.